Trump declares golden age in State of the Union as economic anxiety rises. President Donald Trump struck an optimistic tone during his State of the Union address, proclaiming that the United States is entering a golden age. The president highlighted job growth, domestic manufacturing gains, and renewed trade leverage as evidence that his economic agenda is working. However, fresh public sentiment suggests a more complicated picture. Recent voters' surveys indicate growing unease over inflation, cost of living, and long-term financial stability, while the administration points to strong headline economic numbers, and many households say wage growth is not keeping pace with everyday expenses. Analysts note that consumer confidence remains fragile despite positive macroeconomic indicators. Reuters IPSOS poll shows American back vaccines and school mandates. A new Reuters IPSOS poll reveals that the majority of Americans continue to support routine vaccination and school immunization requirement, signaling resistance to efforts that would weaken federal public health guidance. The survey found broad bipartisan agreement that vaccines remain an essential tool in preventing disease outbreaks. Notably, many respondents expressed skepticism toward proposals associated with Donald Trump's health agenda that could reduce federal involvement in vaccine policy. Public health experts say the findings reflect lingering lessons from the COVID-19 pandemic, when vaccination campaign became deeply politicized. Surgeon General nominee Casey Means faces, though, tough questions in Senate hearing. Dr. Casey Means, President Trump nominee, a U.S. Surgeon General, appeared before a Senate committee where lawmakers pressed her on public health priorities, vaccine policy, and the future direction of federal health messaging. The hearing quickly becomes a focal point in the broader national debate over science trust and government oversight. Means emphasized her focus on preventive health, metabolic disease, and chronic illness, arguing that the U.S. healthcare system must shift from the treatment to long-term wellness. Senators from both parties, however, sought clarity on her views regarding vaccine safety and federal guidance. Supreme Court justices draw attention at Trump's State of the Union. The presence of Supreme Court justices at President Trump's State of the Union address drew unusual scrutiny, highlighting the increasingly visible intersection of politics and the judiciary. Cameras frequently cut to the justices during key moments of the speech, particularly when Trump referenced legal battles and constitutional issues. Observers noted the carefully measured reactions from the bench, underscoring the court's delicate position amid rising political polarization. The moment comes as the Supreme Court continues to face intense public attention over major rulings on executive power, regulatory authority, and election-related disputes. Legal analysts say the optics of the evening reflect a broader reality. The court's role in shaping the policy landscape has never been more prominent. Surgeon General Casey Means affirmed support for vaccines. In a key moment during the Senate testimony, Surgeon General nominee Dr. Casey Means stated that she supports vaccines and recognizes their roles in protecting public health. However, she emphasized the importance of open conversation between parents and healthcare providers when making immunization decisions. Means framed her position as one that balances scientific guidance with patient trust, arguing that rebuilding confidence in public health institutions should be a top priority. Her comments appeared aimed at reassuring both mainstream medical groups and vaccine-skeptical communities. Public health officials say the Surgeon General's voice can significantly influence national health behavior, especially during crisis.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.